Oh, hey, an early bobble out of Jimmy Barnett is not going to cost him anything other than a couple tenths of a second. Jimmy down the straightaway. Matt Schreffler finally finds himself in a respectable position in the 2 spot. Aaron Lane in the 3 spot. Joe Smalley in the 4. Monahan in the 5. Caldwell in the 6. So, yeah. My race prediction, I had my YRC bucks on Lee Caldwell, but it looks like I might be losing my investment. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. Telling you need that Losi car. We were better with that thing. Jimmy out front entering the 6-pack. Schreffler still holding off Aaron Lane in the 2 spot. Aaron in the 3 and Smalley in the 4. Top 4 have broken away from the pack just a little bit here. Monahan just about a double and a step up behind Smalley for the 5 in the 5 spot. 130 down and 5:30 left to go. Barnett going to be the fastest on the track with a 17.9 back on lap number 5. That was lap previous to the one he just did. That was basically 2 laps ago now as he comes around the start-finish line with a 18.6. Schreffler by the line 18.8, so losing ground to Barnett. Aaron by the line 18.6, jumping over Schreffler in the 6-pack. Well, Matt, you gave it a good run, Matt. Now it's all up to 4-wheel. Aaron Lane into the number 2 spot now behind Jimmy Barnett. Almost like we qualified. Jimmy's starting to wheel it, getting checked out, but he goes upside down. Here comes Lane. Lane gonna jump over the top of him. There's so much carnage out there. Looks like a, I don't know, like a 15th century battlefield, something like that, Brad. It was almost as gruesome as a Guar concert. That's pretty gruesome. Lane out front now, Jimmy Barnett in the number 2. Barnett making his way through the chicane, gets a little sideways. Barnett now down the straightaway. Jimmy gonna cross the line. That time by a 19.5. He's got Joe Smalley right behind him. Jimmy Barnett making his way. Caution on the straightaway! Matt Schreffler stuck on the straightaway! Straightaway's clear. Back to the Jimmy Barnett, Joe Smalley battle. That is the battle for the number 2 spot. Purdue rooting on Smalley down by timing and scoring. Barnett trying to run away from Joe, but Joe won't let him get out of there. Barnett over the double. Barnett up the step up. Into the chicane. Caldwell getting out of the way. Jimmy making his way down the straightaway. Here comes Joe Smalley. Smalley reeling him in on that lap. Right on the back bumper. Putting the nose under the wing. Jimmy goes for a bobble. And finds himself now down in the number 3 spot. Barnett down to the number 3. Smalley into the number 2. Lane leading this one out. Aaron doing what he couldn't do during qualifying. That is beat Jimmy Barnett. Aaron slight pop-a wheelies through the center section. He's got Losi teammate Matt Schreffler behind him a lap down. But it's always good to have a teammate behind you. Matt, what are you doing? Matt, focus. Oh, man! Smalley gets upside down. And they're a triple Indy. Oh, a Lindy. That was like a... Yeah. Like a... Yeah. That's rad. I've never gotten to see Guar. Yeah. You're like, oh my god! Yeah. Blood and fake other fluid. Yeah. Your mom's like, what? And you're like, yeah, it was Guar. 1:30 left to go for Lane. Come on, Matt. 17.8, that was your fast lap right there. Well, 1:30 left to go. It is the yellow, white, and green. Oh, broken! Now, Spencer just it's lost cause. No, well, it's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. Schreffler's going to leave it to a mini short course to try and win that class against Aaron. 1 minute left to go, drivers. Smalley with a bobble. Looks like something going wrong with his antenna tube up there. That could spell disaster for the man with the crystals. Looks like it sorted itself back out though. That antenna tube back standing erect. Look at Aaron Lane. Man on a mission. Barnett fastest on the track with 17.815. Chevrolet 17.825. Down in the last place and out of this one. So look, Lee, like I said, you got better every race. You beat more people every time. You beat me in the first one. You beat me and Steven and Walnuts in the second one. Now you're beating me, Walnuts, Steven, and Matt in this one. If we kept racing, you'd end up winning. Statistically speaking. Joe Smalley, that's time anyway. Aaron Lane, you're done with the win. Jimmy in the 2, 3.5 back. Monahan in the 4, Caldwell in the 5, Smalley in the 3. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a race, guys. Turn them off, come back out and turn Marshall. Race number 3, 4-wheel drive and modified. We're checked in.